Hi, everyone. Welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. Thank you for swinging by and hanging out for a little bit. It is June. We are, let me see. Oh, it's June 4th. But whenever you're watching, welcome. And as you know, we go through some questions and any type of downloads that may have come. I will share that. And but as far as at the end, I do go through kind of like the energies for that we can look at for each day this week. And it could be for you personally or what's kind of going on globally as well. What, most likely what types of energies may be coming through on any particular day during the week. If you're watching this outside of this week, that's okay too. You just 7 days in front of you, right? Okay. But this is for the week June 5th through June 11th. So June 5th through the 11th is kind of what we're looking at here. All right. Now I wanted to open up these questions here. I also want to, I did my trip to Sedona, and I don't know if I talked about it the last time. And, it was just so lovely. It literally was like having a group hug for 6 days. And we got there a couple days early and to set up and kind of regulate and whatever. And so then everybody came, and so we had 4 days with everyone. So that was just beautiful. And everyone was so kind and brought gifts and all kinds of things. I still have a lei that I got. I still have it. It's in my fridge. It's still beautiful, and just so kind. Connie B made this for me. She made one for everybody, but this one was for me, and it's like the rainbow, so I think it's like kind of perfect. So I think I'm gonna wear it right now. So that was really kind. I received stone bracelets, just so spoiled and hugged the whole time. It was so beautiful. I received this beautiful. I brought it down here because I can make jewelry, so I can make a chain for it, so I can wear it. And that was super sweet. I got this from Bobby, so beautiful. She made this. This is glass. You can see it, so beautiful. Air and fire. Beautiful. Beautiful pendant, and so much more. This little one is from Mel. It's beautiful stone in that. Well, you can wear it, or you can actually even use it as a pendulum if you want. You can make a pendulum. So I have that here, so I can make that. I got a smudging kit. Everybody was so kind. This is so cute. This says nailed it. So this was from Mary, and Mary, but you know how we always play around and say nailed it, like that. So that's so cute. And it's actually a traveling nail kit. So, I'm going to be bringing that with me. There's more. Oh, I got this. I like this because you don't have to burn stuff. You can just spray, and it's like a sage clearing smudge spray. Super great. That came with this kit, I believe. So, and this little jade heart. So beautiful. So I have all this right here, and I also got I got a selenite angel from Lausanne, and I have that angel right next to where I sleep, so I have that one there. But some of these I like to hold and do this. I'll do this when I'm channeling. And with the bracelets, either I'm going to wear them or sometimes it's just about holding them. So I have those here and like that. So yeah. I got this candle from EQ from the Soul Sisters. And it's fabulous, you guys. She sells these too, so on her Amazon. So check that out. All right. So, and I'm sure there's more, but this is what I had right here. I wanted to share. So kind. Love it, love it, love it. My rainbow. Anyways, all right. So I want to dive into some questions here, and we'll get through them, and then we'll do the week. All right. All right. So course. So these questions came in earlier on my show on the couch, but I kept I said, please put a bunch of questions because, of course, I didn't pre-put up for everybody to put questions, and I'm going to try to remember you guys to do that. Now, do the wind farms offshore that have sonar, are they causing whales to die off Long Island? It's a very blue area. Okay. So Cora's asking, is this sonar? Let me just check in. All right. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is there's a combination of things happening. I did hear global warming stuff. So issues that would have to do with that. I don't know if it has to do with food or the type or if there's some kind of bacteria that is present that wasn't before. That's above my pay grade. There's a layer of that happening. They were showing me, I asked the whales, so feel like what I was being told through their energy was something to do with, it could be some different bacteria. However, I was also being told that there is some sonar activity that is wreaking havoc in the animal kingdom. I'm not sure if it's connected to the whales. Now it could be, I mean, because everything's connected. I don't know though in the waters there. I feel more air with this. So I'm feeling more air with this. So I think we're going to be seeing some of that. Okay. Thank you, Cor, for that question. All right. Ellen is asking, hi, Ellen. If Trump is indicted by Jack Smith, what will happen? Okay. Ellen, sorry, guys. If you want to know this one, we read on it on the couch today already. Okay, so. Okay. All right, Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Nikki is asking, what does Martin Luther King recommend for us to do to come together as one? All right, this is a beautiful question, Nikki. Thank you for this question. And let's just tap in here for a second. I'm gonna pause so I can kind of check in with Martin Luther King and get him here. Okay, so as I am tapping in with him and tapping in, you tap in. Okay, it's so beautiful, you guys. I can't even tell you. He comes in, he's linked in with lots of people around him. And the question here was, what does he recommend for us to come together? Well, that's linking in, right? Doesn't matter. Like, we need to come together, right? So, and working together. And so the words here is kind of like working together across the aisles, number one. Number two, like, I'm not doing this in order, but I'm just so excited. His energy is exciting. He says there's a shift coming. There's a shift coming. The ground is shaking. The shift is coming. There's no stopping this. There may be a battle to be had, but victory has already been won. The victory is at hand. But we must come together. So instead of separate things, so we have separate marginal groups. It's humanity. Understanding, recognizing each marginalized group, one needs to take place. However, you can bring all the marginal groups together, link them together. The victory is at hand. You don't look across the aisle at someone and say them. You look across the aisle and you say, you are beautiful. We are one. You are beautiful. You are unique. Your art is unique to you. Let's link together. So I can't impress upon us all enough one man can't do this, but we all can together. We can all do this together. And Nikki, your question, how do we come together as one? And it's just recognizing each other's beautiful differences, yet coming together, working as one, right? Stop putting each other in us and them type of feel to it. He also says we need to stop fighting for I don't know how to word this. Let me make sure I'm getting it correctly here. So he's showing me spotlights. So it's okay. Spotlight is good, right? And important to bring the issues to the surface. But again, the marginal groups, we need to be in service of each other within the marginal groups. So, for example, right now, June is Pride Month. Let's all come together and be allies, right? It's their moment in the spotlight, so like that type of feel to it. But coming together, not poo-pooing it and saying, well, this marginal group needs a spotlight more than you do right now. Well, that's okay. More than Pride does right now or whatever. He said, change the narratives of that change the narrative, celebrate, whoever's in the spotlight, come together, work together. And he said, obviously there's some marginal groups that really, really, really desperately need, or should be in that spotlight, all the time. He said, we can share, like we recognize, share. He's also pointing out there's marginal groups that never have the spotlight that need a spotlight, need a, so it's all over the place. So come together. That's how. Okay. Thank you, Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. Martin Luther King. And thank you, Nikki, for that question. Okay. Next question. Michelle is asking, hi, Michelle L. Will Jack Smith indict members of Congress for their part in January 6th and or the fake elector scheme? Yes. Yes. I do feel that that is part of what he will be doing. Or if it's not Jack Smith, they will be. There is indictments coming down the pike for these people. Anybody involved in the fake elector scheme, it's almost like hold on to your hat, they're coming for you if they haven't already. Also, for any Congress member in their part in regards to January 6th, yes. Let's throw some words on that. I want to just a few cards, just to get the rest of the story in regards to them, this coming down on them. Because what else am I seeing here? Yeah. They will be they're working on it right now. There's a little bit of a pause here in it, but it will be coming. You have the Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, and then the Knight of Pentacles. They will be served. Seeing that. All right. Thank you, Michelle, for that. June Shock. Hi, June. Is asking, is Colorado safe from fires this year? I feel like, I don't feel any like the huge disastrous fires like what we're seeing like in Nova Scotia or Canada right now. In Colorado, we might have like a couple little, but I'm sensing next year may be more of a problem with the fires for some. I'm getting like next year with that. Yeah, I think we're looking at the future. Right now I think we're okay right now. Like we have that water coming in, star in the water and strength. So I feel like this year Colorado's okay. We're looking at possibly next year. We're kind of looking maybe next year. Not to say there's not going to be those little, everyone where that October time or whatever that time is where that wind comes up and little fires here and there, but not anything. So we may be looking at next year, but we'll recheck that again, June, as we get closer. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Seascape. Hi. She says parents are standing up to a school board for their teachers. Will the people of Florida stand up to DeSantis more in different avenues in that state? Okay, so basically, will they stand up against him in different ways? Or are they going to protest? Okay, so let's just look at DeSantis. I'm being shown DeSantis on a slippery slope. And I feel like whenever I've read on him before, I get the same type of feel. He is his own worst enemy. His game plan was flawed from the get-go. But of course, this has been in the works for a while. Like this is not like he's not doing these things just off the back of his head, right? So he really thought this game plan was going to work. If he was going to steal Trump's people from him, he was going to have to act stupid. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I do feel that people are not happy with him at all. He is. Yeah. Yeah, we have, literally, he did this to himself, guys. He did this to himself, but you have this dirty money too coming in these type of readings. They're seeing him for the snake that he is, They're regretting ever supporting him. And they are going to look, they are going to stand up against him. This is what the family is, right? And when he comes to them to ask their support, they're going to withhold their support of him. He's his own worst enemy. Slippery slope. He's just so, something's off. I remember and I said this before, but one time when I was watching him, it literally looked like he was an AI glitching. It was the weirdest response. It was weird. Anyway, I'm not saying he is, I'm just saying. All right. Sonia. Hi, Sonia. Yes, Happy Pride Day was an event in Gulfport, Florida yesterday, and gladly everything went without any problems. They were sailing Mickey Mouse. They were saying Mickey Mouse for Governor t-shirt, selling Mickey Mouse for Governor t-shirts. And then she asked, how is this moon affecting us? It's really, really offering us an opportunity to really clean out any stored emotions that are no longer serving us. Things that we've stored, anything that any narratives or anything that we have kept and held onto that just no longer serve us anymore. They're not for our highest good anymore. So any negative narratives that you may have picked up along the way about yourself, that it's a good opportunity to push some of that out. Okay. Rossi, hi Rossi. How long do you see Putin in power? All right, let's see. Okay. I see him into power. I see him in power into next year. But he is facing a lot of conflicts. But it is coming to, there is a struggle. I do feel, I don't know, it always has felt somebody near him is going to kind of take him out. He's going to need to withdraw. And I want to say, I have, I keep hearing, I have the number 8 here coming up. The number 8 keeps coming in. So, but I can throw a card for entertainment purposes only. We can see what comes in here. But I do see, yeah. The one thing I can say, he's not going to be in there forever, guys. Yeah, they're not telling me. I do have well, the card that came in is November. So maybe not next year, maybe it's this year in November, wouldn't that be? But what's 8 months from now? We have June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, that's 6 months, so 6 to 8. So that would be this year, but November, December, January. It's hard to say, guys. But I do see a struggle with him. There is big struggle. I always see that. I also see a struggle with his health. But it may be into next year that we wouldn't see that. Although if we go with the timing cards, maybe it is, right? The 11th hour for sure. And then I got December. So I don't know why. So what I'm being told here is I feel like there's been not several, I shouldn't say several. There has been opportunities that were missed or not done or something. And he's still there. So, but yes, he will be leaving. All right. Great question. Now I need to get back to, okay, here we go. Ava says, what's coming up this week? And I know we're going to go into the weekly spread, but anything that Spirit, my team wants to help us be aware of this week. Okay, so I just heard confrontation. So there's going to be some confrontation. Someone's going to be pulled to the carpet. They're being confronted, their connection to lies. I hear truth revealed. Who's this about? Who's this about? Like their hands are dirty. Their hands are all dirty. Who is this? I'm looking at the cards like they're going to give me something. Who is this? Hmm. I feel like I don't know who this is, guys. I don't know who it is. That doesn't, it's no help at all, is it? I don't know if it has to do with the Alvin Bragg case. So I don't know if there's something more coming out with that. It could be attached to that. It's not Alvin Bragg himself, but something attached to what he's doing. So whoever, is Donald Trump going to need more of that coming out maybe? So maybe more in regards to that. And Trump and that maybe. Which reminded me, I did want to look real quick. Ivanka changing her name to Kushner. And what that is, how that is playing out with, how's that playing out with Trump? How is Trump taking that? But yeah, so maybe Trump has to something with Alvin Bragg. Well, I guess we'll find out. What else this week? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if Trump understands fully why she did that. But I don't feel like it, at this moment, I don't feel that it has, but it's going to come out. There is a feeling of backstab. This is basically their relationship, right? So here they are, but you have that backstab and that devil right there in between them. But right now, I don't know that it's affected as far as their inheritance or their connection, financial, whatever. But she did this for her future. She had to. She made this decision for her future. She needed to disconnect this connection. She had to take action in order for this to. She had to, yeah. But you're gonna see them defending their like that it's not about that or whatever. You're gonna see that defense probably come out. But yeah, she had to separate herself from that name. He already feels backstabbed by her in other ways. This definitely is personal. It will feel personal. I feel like she tried to gloss it over, but okay. All right. Now I'm going to pause and get all the cards down here. I'll be right back. It's for the next 7 days. All right, here we go. And so remember that this energy, we can look at it, how it works out through your day, but also globally, nationally, or whatever. We can see how this energy plays out for that day. And so let's go ahead. And I want to thank you, Michelle, for typing these out and sending them to me, because that's so helpful and to follow along. All right. We have for day one, Monday, tomorrow, we have the Knight of Wands. So you see that action coming in right away, and movement. And you have cleverness. The rabbit is bringing in cleverness. And so I do feel a shift coming in for you, or however, there's a shift coming in tomorrow, Monday. And the rabbit says, if you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside the box. And that makes sense to this, to find the solution. So there is a solution coming. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. Get creative. Look at that wand. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. I love it. This matches so well. So it's time to step back in and create. Tomorrow's energy will be great for that. All right. So it's Monday. So first day. Second day, Tuesday, we have the Eight of Wands. Some more wands. The Eight of Wands coming in. So whether it's fast moving or just information moving, or there's some stuff coming in real quick. We also have the hippopotamus energy coming in on that day for us. Exploration. So exploring all this information coming in, or all this action. If you have become bored with your life, you have the creative power to stir things up and revitalize. You do. You have so much power on your side. You can do this by starting new projects, setting new goals, and making spiritual connections. So you are this is a good day of connections for you, or starting those goals, or starting that list, or whatever. It's a really good day for you to do that. All right. But also, if you look at it as at a global sense, things are going to get stirred up. We're going to hear some stuff on Tuesday. Yeah. So there's some new things that are connecting, and like a lot coming out on Tuesday or the second day. All right. The third day, or Wednesday, we're going to see some justice. And so if this is, if you're taking this energy in as personal, for your personal day, balance is coming in for you. You have the ability to bring that, and to bring this higher understanding and balance things out that may not be fully balanced. You bring in justice to the energy situation. The dragonfly is there to help you. And adaptability is the word. The dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. It is reminding you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life in order to bring about changes needed to reach your full potential. Approach things lightly, but also there's something that needs that balance to come in. There's Luna, come say hi. And I feel like it is joy. Bring some joy. That should help balance things out a bit, whatever the energy is. Please come say hi. Say hi. All right. So then we have Thursday, or the fourth day, and we have the Page of Cups coming in. And so I do feel like this is just a beautiful sense of hearing something good, some good news, or something offered that's just for either for yourself or in general, of leading with love. You have the blue jay coming in with you on that day. And that's intuition. The blue jay is bringing in intuition with this. You're encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands. Look at that. And that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. So again, I think I talked about this earlier in regards to releasing things that don't suit you anymore, or that narrative that does. Yeah. Beautiful. Follow your feelings. Follow your intuition. So that's Thursday. Your intuition is going to be important on that day. Follow your heart. Okay, so Friday, did we get the 9 of Wands last Friday too? I mean, 10 of Wands. Do we always feel overdone on Fridays? So we have the 10 of Wands again this Friday, or on the 5th day. And we have the ant coming in, and the ant's bringing in that perseverance. So they're asking the ant, if the ant is present, is saying patience. This is a message of patience. Whatever is going on right now, you cannot be so impetuous. It's important to pace yourself. The end result will be far more rewarding. So it's just go ahead and recognizing you're carrying a lot. There's a lot on your shoulders. It feels like you're alone, but you're not. The end result will be very rewarding. Slow down, don't rush, work carefully, and learn to accept help from others. So Friday might be a good time to reach out to someone else to help you along. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out globally on Friday, this energy. Okay, so Saturday looks good, guys. The energy coming in, you have the Lovers. So the Lovers is really bringing in that higher self connection, connecting into that higher self, really that space of love. But it also could, wherever it fits for you, it could mean connecting with someone else. The Dolphin energy is coming in with that, and I love these two combined. Peace in that connection. If you're needing that peace, step into that higher soul self. Or maybe this energy is talking about a coming together of and a very peaceful day in relationships. The gentle nature of the Dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. So lead with that peaceful love on Saturday. Trust your instincts and intuition, and don't overthink things on Saturday. Just be in that mindful place of peace. All right. So the 6th day. Now the 7th day, we have the 10 of Swords coming in. So next Sunday, we're looking at the 10 of Swords. So let's take a look at this. So we have the Hedgehog coming in to help us with that 10 of Swords energy. And that's trust. This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you are doing or going through, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. But here's the deal with this. I just feel like we're being given the opportunity here. Yeah, it feels yucky. These swords are from the past. They're generally personal. And again, they're showing me the narratives that we hold on. We can remember someone who said something to us in junior high, right? We could be in our 60s right now, and we still, that one sword is still there. We're given the opportunity to and we respond, we find ourselves reacting to things because of that one narrative, right? So we're going to be given the opportunity to kind of take these swords out. What's still sorting us? So that's next Sunday, guys. Let's release. We need you. Yeah, we need you. All right. So any more messages from Spirit in regards to this week? Really continue to take time to love yourself, to take care of yourself, to write yourself love letters of how wonderful you are. It's easy for you to write that for someone else, right? It's important that you write it to yourself as well. You're worthy, is what they say. Happy Pride Month. If you're an ally, blessings to you. Continue to be that ally. We need your voices. We need your voice loud and clear. Represent. Continue to spread that message of love. And also, it's important as we do Pride Month that we really, really concentrate our prayers and our voices to the transgender kids, the kiddos. All right. So bless you and leave with that. I love you all. And yes, I want to thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your thumbs up, all those things that help the channel. You know what it is, guys. Blessings to you. Thank you for keeping that all going. Thank you to my members who literally keep me make this opportunity available to me, and to all who donate to this channel. Wow, blessings to you. So grateful. I do have love hats. I think you may have seen me wear them. If you haven't, check out my website, freebirdspirit.com. There are some of those left and available. And Kim and I start our class on Monday, and that's still open. If you are interested and it's like, oh, it's not allowed, just go reach out to me and I'll help you register. It might be like the day before it starts tomorrow. So, and then we have a workshop coming up in 2 Saturdays. So if you want to check all those things out. I want to also give a shout out to all the moderators on my channel. Thank you so much. And thank you, Pat S. She comes in and timestamps. Blessings to you. All right. Love you guys. See you all next time.